Чу, папи? Папи. Какой-то ролик был, бля. Нихуя не увидел только. Че это? Получить. Спасибо. А это за что? Цезарь? Это понимаю. Ах, еба. Давненько меня здесь не было, братцы. Че это? А? Я не заходил сюда уже миллиард лет. А мой? 1000 полихромов. Блокнот. Больше. Кстати, знаков дыхуе. Twitch Drops. Как обычно. Блокнот. О, кстати, тут хуйня, которая 140 уже накопилась. Интернет. Какой у меня тут 50 уровень? Нихуя, 51 почти. Ебай! Вот это жестко. Справочник какой-то. Блять, его. Что ты мне мозгивишь? Что здесь снова? Перемотка времени, смена персонажа. Спасибо! Инструменты прокси. Что это? Хуйня какая-то. Временные события. Иди в пизду, не хочу ничего в браузере делать. Да, блять, ты заебал. Чё все, блять, в браузере? Да ебать! Алло. Хватит. Что у нас? Магазин. Крутчики, да? Да. Бабукоины какие-то. Что это? А, это БП. Блять. Ок. Новый персонаж. Ебать, сисяндры, охуительно. Сейчас, ну это хуй появился. А у меня что стоит? Вот это. Давай вот эту новую выберем. Давай просто пару круточек. Свинью дадим. Че, хуяк падает? Нихуя. Так, что у меня тут? 42 попытки. Цезарь у меня вроде 50 на 50 должно быть. Могу десятку дать? Могу, нихуя себе. Сейчас прикол, у Лего падает. Не, нихуя. Ашка, одна ашка, ёба. Чё так мало? Пиздец, блять. Ебаный Антон, блять. Антона, это, конечно, бля, разочарование нереальное просто. Ебать его вот этого Антона. Да. Нихуя не выпал. В принципе, не удивительно. Какие-то ивенты. Это. Давай. Потестим, затестим. Это парирование. Во время вот этих врага нажмите Е, чтобы запустить идеальный блок и сдержать атаку. Че, бля, после идеального блока еще раз нажмите, что запустить сильную особую атаку мышью удачным. Усиленную особую атаку при уровне соответственно цепочку атак свящую гиду, по какие агент щитом повышает свою защиту от переливания атаки. Че это? Для активации зажмите кнопку базовой атаки при достаточном количестве очков. Помощи ты применяет базовую атаку тупик, тратить одиночку, чтобы минут щит и атаковать его поблизости. Ну... Вроде прикольно. Вроде. Вроде бы. Бля. Пайпер. Так. И все. Весь геймплей нажать тешку и потом зажимать просто.
Straight to the Earth's core!
Neutralize.
You gotta dig deeper. No trespassing on the job site. Try this. I'm here. Face me.
Copy that. Thunder.
Your foundation ain't solid. Rule violations won't be tolerated. End of the line. Ben. I'm in. Just try me. Come on.
My old friends, the two Faithins.
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course.
Oh, dear. Well, when
Looks like you don't have any good news for us.
Please hear me out. It's completely out of... The city has recently beefed up security measures for the election. Not just on the main roads. Although there have always been quite a few outer ring smugglers using the hollows for transport. Even if you find someone willing to risk it. Those small... So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the outer ring.
Shepard, you know us all too well.
Well, we've been partners for a while now. Though I don't have any business for you, I didn't come here for nothing. Here's my 2 Denny's.
Biker gangs.
The people of the outer ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gang. It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope.
Thank you. We'll think about it.
We got a useful piece of intel, but it won't make
We don't have any other choice. The outer ring is Speaking of which, finding intel on Perlman has been Bell. This whole...
I get what you're saying, Wise. The outer ring's huge, but for...
Exactly. Perlman's escape caused quite a stir, and public security is looking for him. How does a living, breathing...
I said I give up! You win!
Now that's more like it, old man. If you'd spoken up sooner. All right. Any other challengers? Anyone else? Big Daddy, we got the Spark Stone. Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Torrid Inferno. We, the Sons of Caledon, are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron...
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
The Overlord's throat. Caesar, well, my opinion hasn't changed since you've earned the...
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff should be left to... Besides, someone's got to look after the transport.
Caesar! Big Daddy! We found something amazing over there! Oh, it's an airship! This is the first time...
Hey, Caesar, there's such a serious accident. This guy's lucky to be alive.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant. He's on the public security's most wanted.
So much money! Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years!
Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure is just...
Public? No! Don't hand me over to public security! I have evidence!
Actually, I'm starting to doubt if Perlman is even... We can still rely on Hand for the sacrifice investigation. But I'm afraid that...
Master, second assistant. There is an income...
Right on cue. Fair.
Oh, manager, you're home! I just sent you a...
We're both here. What's up,
Manager, I have something really important to... I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle.
Billy, you're close by. Why don't you just...
Because the vehicle... wait. A public security officer is coming over. Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting.
Billy said his car wouldn't fit through? I don't get it. It seems he has something important to say. Bell.
Oh, manager!
Billy? Have you left the cunning hairs? What's with the...
No way! I'm pretty happy with my life now. And besides, this truck and the Bangbu both belong to the Sons of Caledon. The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city.
I didn't know you spent time in the Outer Ring.
Yeah, actually I lived in the Outer Ring for a while. It was a manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you. The Sons of Caledon have intel on Perlman.
Is it credible?
It's solid. Their second-in-command told me, manager, the Sons of Caledon know we're looking for Perlman. They said they can provide exclusive intel on one condition.
You mean they're looking for a proxy?
They didn't put it like that, but that's my manager. Though we really need Perlman for the case we're handling. Nicole said we owe you. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Caledon upgrade their Bangbu and purchase supplies in the city over the next few days, if you want to meet them face to face.
Belle, you're back. What did Billy want to... The Sons of Caledon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs, has info on Perlman. Belle, what's your...
Since they need a proxy, our chances of getting info on Perlman are quite high.
Right. But the Outer Ring is a wild place, and we don't know what the risks...
I just had Fairy do a background check. No, there's not much. Nothing negative about this.
Alright, I get it. The good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction, and proxies can operate there unrestricted. Belle, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip and taking care of it.
Whoa. It's...
What do you think, manager? The Outer Ring scenery is pretty nice.
But this road is too close to a hollow, and there are...
There's nothing we can do about it. The Outer Ring lacks ether technology. Hey, you see that big guy over there?
That machinery. Is it an oil pump?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The resident. Wait! What's up with that truck? A minute, we're gonna crash!
Billy, turn right! Drive into the hollow!
Oh my. Interesting. They actually drove in, and here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked.
Although the Sons of Caledon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it. I hope that in the future you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things. The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an... That's not a joke you should make.
Злодеи какие-то, блядь.
That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your butt. We've fallen into a hollow now.
Let's see what we have on hand that we can use.
Oh, right. There's anti-corruption serum in the truck that the Sons of Caledon asked me to buy. Neither of you can... Also, I've got a few discarded data piles from...
Billy, that's our way out of the hollow. There must be a carrot in the Sons of Caledon's bamboo. Plus the new...
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can... All right! Let's get to work! Let's go, manager! I've got the data piles.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. We've got ethereals. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle them.
Нихуя там охуяет.
In my sight! Quit moving! Got one installed! Manager, let's go to the next location. More ethereals. And they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover. Hey! I've got plenty of bullets! Quit moving! Don't worry, everyone will get their share!
All right, just 1 data pile left.
Let's move!
got plenty of bullets. It's my turn. Stand still. Uh-oh, it's a big guy.
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, manager. We're almost there.
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
Fix this.
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Come on, brother. You've gotten a bit rusty.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine. Let's get to it.
Show me what you got, bro. Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Nah, it's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10. Starlight, shine bright! Stop!
Victory's mine.
We're just getting started.
Leave it to Billy.
Victory's mine.
This one for you.
That was a close call, little bro.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough.
Brother, you have nowhere to run but...
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about it.
Oh, so you mean you're
So, big sis, Lighter, how did you end up here?
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young guy. He sounded...
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel he gave about you was flawless. Oh, so this is the legendary...
Thanks. You were right.
Hey! Prox...
Manager! Manager!
Я так понимаю, это от эфира, типа, она ёбу дала.
I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well.
Типа умерла, как будто.
We, the sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral. Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper,
Got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth and
Bernice. Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything to misery!
Lucy? Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me nuts!
Belle, how are you feeling? Are you hurt?
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the outer ring. May you rise from the ashes.
Ебать там Люси въебала, конечно, Цезарю.
Ethan! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of it? Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thick.
Yeah, right.
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon, a biker. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon need us for Pearlman. His airship crashed here in the outer ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive.
What? You mean you have?
Yeah. Wait, don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake,
Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't
negotiations? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not...
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Faith...
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the outer ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness.
Wise is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Pearlman. We could never have since you've been so honest with us. We'll do everything we can to help you.
Straight to the point! I like...
Thanks, Faithin. Your willingness to help will be huge.
So, you need a proxy for this Tour d'Inferno.
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it with... Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour d'Inferno is only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to crop...
What's the purpose of such a dangerous race?
The purpose of the Tour d'Inferno is to regularly ensure the safety of our... Naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour d'Inferno... The winner of the race becomes Overlord of the...
That's right, Faithin. The Overlord is recognized as the top... The current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers. And their boss held the title for years. I've been...
I see. Loft?
Oh, Caesar, if all you think about is shallow stuff like that, people are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kid. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support. And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of a sign. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said the Overlord isn't in the old oil...
Speaking of the Overlord... But Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't... Besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling me an
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to pray.
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Are you forgetting?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel!
Bring it on! Then we'll see who...
What?
It's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of... Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour d'Inferno.
morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right?
Billy, where's Wise? I haven't seen him.
Oh, I just took him back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy.
You mean moving the HDD equipment?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring. And long...
Oh, morning, Proxy. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring.
She probably meant we'll take to it.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to... Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get... I heard from your brother that you need to collect some holo data before the... Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno.
Oh, Caesar! So this is the proxy from the city?
Caesar, who's this young lady?
Young lady? I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that...
Hey, Casa! I noticed a lot of people in town making these woven...
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without it, luckily, we got a big order recently. And with the Tour d'Inferno coming up, the sunflints are...
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno, almost every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
This pattern looks like an upside-down...
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the face of the god of sun and fire, guiding the hero to ignite...
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind...
Yup! Actually, this paddle, the old oil field, can still produce oil.
Wait, isn't...
After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities, but luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent.
So the natural gas vent is Cindergold Lake?
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's... But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter, if left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up. And
there was a time when Cinder Lake, in order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal. But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot whip. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike.
So, everyone makes sunflint.
It's normal for the proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought... Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved. Since then, the residents have drawn his face in the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints.
That's a great story. No wonder it's widely...
Kids in the old oil field grew up hearing that story. Of course, the first overlord did more than that. After he returned, he also made the rule that the Tour d'Inferno would be held...
Yeah, that's why the Tour d'Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can...
you made proxy. Didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet?
We saw the sunflints in Blazewood and ended up hearing the legend of the tour.
So that's... She even said her dream is to become a hero. If she really wants to be like the first overlord, she better forget those childish...
But the first overlord was...
Exactly! And it's because he actually I mean, the Torrid Inferno only happened a few decades ago. But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles. Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face... Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Torrid Inferno is less about her...
That's a very realistic take. It sounds like something a new Eridu entrepreneur...
Wow, Proxy, you're so smart!
So you're from the city? What made you...
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about... Exactly! It's different in the Outer Ring. Especially in the old oil field. The motor leak... That's what they say. But to survive, you can't forget about... Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years, but the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue. So, for the future survival of the Sons of...
You've got it all figured out.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Fruits, just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and... Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night. No, I didn't lose. After all, prepping for the Torrid Inferno is what's most important now. I can put the... Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow data in the Outer Ring, so for now, we'll be going into the hollows with you to... Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Torrid Inferno need some modifications.
Belle, I'm back.
Good job, Wise. Come on, I'll help...
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring. But it's a new environment, so it'll...
Let's warm up for the Torrid Inferno.
All right, Belle. If you're ready.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Hey, don't look... Yeah, you know what's good!
Да. Где звук?
The Sons of Caledon are here, as expected.
Let's move. Stick to the plan.
Belle, Sons of Caledon, can you... Our mission is to collect hollow data. Belle?
Got it. It's just like that time...
Don't worry, Proxy. Unlike Billy, we won't let the Ether...
Speaking of which, I've been curious for a while now.
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. The first Overlord established that any gang joining the League must... Normally, the Overlord mediates disputes. But if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached, They settle it.
The boss is right. Champions spare the honor or humiliation of the entire gang. However, considering the boss's strength, she really doesn't.
What did Big Daddy say again? Ah, a ruler doesn't need to be the strongest, but in the Sons of Caledon, I just so happen.
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all because you can't control your temper and get into Proxy, to be honest, for the longest time.
Well, Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
Ну, секси, секси.
Master, you have reached the data collection area. Data pile 1 initializing.
Time to shine. Nice one. Ready. Now we're talking.
Activation complete. Next installation location has been marked.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
Cool. Grab that data pile and let's move.
Right away, Your Highness.
Data pile 2 initializing.
Let me at him. Not one step further.
Activation complete.
We just need to install one more and it's done.
The perfect installation location has been selected for you.
It'll be a lot more perfect if it were closer to us.
Data pile 3 initializing.
Watch out, more ethereals incoming.
Ready. Nice one. I won't budge. Even one step.
Burn it up. Catch this one.
Fired up.
Strike zone.
Victory is in sight. Nice one.
Activation complete.
Nice. On to the next.
Warning. Biosignals detected near data pile 2.
Let's go, Wise. Is this a hidden fissure?
Biosignals detected nearby.
Hurry up!
Here they are! Ryder, you know those people?
Don't think so. But judging by their get-ups, they're in a biker gang too.
Here we go!
Out of my way!
This one! Now we're talking! Spin it up! Direct hit! Time to shine! Nice one!
Hold it right there!
Hey, little girl, watch your mouth. Who you...
You, obviously. The data piles you're holding are the Which biker gang are you running with?
Who we are is none...
Of course. These data piles come with
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you? But we're not buying it. Look at these piles.
Huh? The number...
You see, these data piles were just abandoned in the hollow. To think the Sons of Caledon would try to snatch our stuff using such...
At first, I thought you were just small-time... Lucy. To grind off numbers engraved on a metal surface, since they've even gone to the lengths of preparing that...
Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling, I'll leave this to you, Lighter.
Got it, boss. Looks like it's my... Listen up. I may not know the reason, but...
Since Lighter, they say you haven't lost a single duel since becoming a champion of... I don't think you'll be forgetting... Yes, it was tough to be straight with you. Our champion's from there too, but while you were
Wait. Sorry.
You smug jerk! It's me, Bellum! You ended my 21 streak, you cocky bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome! You think you could just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool. I'll remember you.
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. Our briefings today. Right here, right now!
Lighter, it sounds like you're tougher than Bellum. But all that stuff about you losing before, is that true?
Of course it's true. I mean, winning isn't everything in that kind of life.
Hey, Tyler! You'd better take this seriously.
The glory!
Try to find excuses when you lose. Don't do anything. Leave it.
Okay. Oh.
Lighter, I came here to face you. I just didn't expect that after all these years.
No, you're wrong. You never I didn't mean to forget your name. It's just that everything in the underground fighting scene means...
What?
Hurting an opponent for money, taking a dive. That life has nothing to do with honor. Only those with no choice step into the ring. You've got the skills to leave that place behind and become a biker gang's
Lighter, you...
Be grateful for the outer ring. It doesn't care about your past or where you come from. If you've got this... If you just want to test your mettle against me, say the word. I'm down anytime. After all...
Lighter...
No problem, Ball...
Lighter... You never intended to...
Wait, aside from the name thing, I meant everything I said...
That doesn't make me feel any...
Кеквы. О, нихуя. Берете сдадут. А что, нельзя было изначально берете сдать? Что, я мозг не ебался? Ну, тем, у кого есть, типа, J-Doll, тем по кайфу, конечно.
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil field, the leftover part...
Exactly. It's like if you want top quality fresh fish. Someone has to set out to seek... It's just fit. Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the Hollow to buy stuff.
Улыбайся, секси.
Ethereals, watch out, everyone.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them.
That's right. Let's try out our new fuels. It's my turn. Let's do this, Lucy.
Watch and learn.
Which one's more dangerous?
I'm gonna burn them to
There's
the
a lot
ground.
of ethereals around here.
Just see it as us helping the boss of the recycling plant clean up a bit. Dirty tricks.
Ready for a fiery feast? Time to heat things up. The parts recycling plant is just up ahead.
Reminder, the ether concentration here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
No wonder they can still do business here.
Ебать кайфовый вот это.
Look of your gear, I take it you're from the motor.
Hey, old timer. We're looking for some...
So, you're here for parts too.
Say what?
Some youngsters came by this morning.
Huh?
I warned them that buying up everything, but the Thyron girl leading them seemed awful fire. Oh, she said she's from the Sons of Caledon and that they were prepping for the big
Wait, do we have any Thyrans? Grassy. Bernice, the heart of the matter is.
Wait, what did you say?
We're the real Sons of Caledon.
Damn, not only did they keep us from getting parts, they...
Well, actually, the whole thing just feels wrong to me. You just, don't mention it.
Where did those people go?
Oh, after they bought everything here, they headed straight to the abandoned vehicle.
We have to stop them.
I need to go to the vehicle graveyard to get my bike back. Can we make it in time?
It's okay. Wise asked Piper to bring the vehicles.
Как вот это? Берни же вроде, да?
There's a spatial fisher nearby. We'll be able to rendezvous with her soon.
Да, ну вообще кайфово. Ебать!
Master, please be aware. Explosive items detected in the vicinity. Warning. Bernice has activated reckless charge mode.
What terrible taste!
Someone who uses Golden Damsel in Distress as their Internet username has no right to question my taste.
Shut up!
Ебать. Бля, лютый кайф, ну.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Great, Piper's already here. I can finally get my back. Wow, Piper! I'm just heeding the proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for him. Thanks, little old you.
Slow down, Bernice!
It's time to find out who's the fastest. Ooh-wee. You youngin'
Proxy, get on!
Perfect. We're the first to get here.
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day. But seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instincts.
So soft. So warm.
Are you crazy?
Huh? Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty? Bernice, are you okay?
Over.
Oh, they're the proxies! Oh, she's a cat siren! What did you think of doing?
Bernice! It's rude to stroke someone's tail if you don't know them.
Oh, yeah! give up?
It means the refitted parts will be returned, and I'll give...
Huh. Pretend none of this ever happened?
What? Feeling hard done by? After I bought the parts, no one else should have... Besides, if my employer finds out I failed, it won't do me any good either.
Pretend none of...
Come on, what's your deal?
Oh, but we were
what?
Kitty, you're really good. I've never...
Cute! Wait, what?
I mean it. And it looks like the legends are true. Cat sirens aren't loyal to their...
I'm just... And about my employer. But I can't reveal his identity. I don't want...
That's okay. We won't ask. Hey, Bernice. This...
Leave her be, Lucy.
Kitty, if you don't like your current employer, why...
Huh? Aren't you afraid I'll betray you?
Don't worry, I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The sons of Calydon.
We'll see. Once you've actually... And stop calling me Kitty. I do have an...
Okay, Polkra. Let's play again next time.
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? I think I'll... But...
Proxy, sorry to... I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you.
Why keep it from others?
We're in a crucial stage of our preparation for the race, and I don't want... You must have noticed. Lately, every time we go into the hollows, we're met with one obstacle. I did a background check on Bellum and Polkra. There's no public info linking them to any biker...
I feel the same. After all, the Tour d'Inferno...
Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But we don't have solid proof, so we can't do anything about it. Proxy, I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us? Someone in town...
Do you need me to help out?
Not for now. I need to narrow down the suspects first. I'll look into it. I might need your help further down the line, though.
Don't worry. Phaethon will take the commission.
Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, Bernice can't keep a secret. And as for Caesar...
You really care about Caesar, huh?
No way! I have intel Caesar doesn't know, which means I have the upper hand. Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough. Wait for my work. Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking?
Oh no, just taking a stroll.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to... I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react...
Was that all a test?
Yep. You're the real deal, Proxy.
Don't let Piper's usual careless facade fool you. She's actually pretty cautious.
Sorry about that. Just little old unreliable me. Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying... Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep. And then she just went back inside. But an hour later, she snuck out of...
Looks like Casa could very well... Ugh, this is terrible. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp to Caesar. Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can Caesar is going to be... So, we have to investigate this discreetly.
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill, but dwelling on the worst-case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punch.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's Proxy. I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her at night and see what she's up to.
Huh? Is something the matter?
Hey, don't look down on me!
How are things with Bernice and Caesar? I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't taste my perfect...
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. All right, let's get moving. Only the 3 of us and the Proxy can handle this. It's Casa! This way, quickly!
Take a rest stop, Lucy. I'm cruising now. Proxy, where did Casa go? Let's search the area first.
Looks like this isn't the right way.
There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Proxy.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Moors?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morris, Casa, let's settle this right now! Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met us here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before. Kick into gear. He's trying to escape. After him. Huh? Caesar, you're here. Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord.
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Debt.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the lead.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood.
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They no matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot.
Caesar, I was actually planning to, but then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no
repay. Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your
selling you out. Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Is that...
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why it... Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon.
Boss, pump it.
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who...
I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all...
You're willing to take your punishment. Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame on... As the current Overlord, I'll take responsibility for...
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix...
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring. According to the agreement, the old oil fields' damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide...
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is safe?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you...
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes...
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take... Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
So, it turns out, Moors bugged the handicrafts sent to Blazewood for processing.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point...
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, holy soap. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moore's doing, he wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old...
It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of... You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone, especially Blazewood, the residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude...
Oh, Proxy, sorry to bother you, but can we talk? Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the she's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been...
Caesar's worried?
It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Turd Inferno with her. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her... just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon. Proxy, can you come...
Lucy, how about I take Caesar out? I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some...
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave...
So this is where the famous Faithin lives and runs a videos. That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the...
Does Lucy still come?
We sometimes do business in the city. Thanks to her new... Not me, though. If I hadn't come with you today, it would have been ages.
How about we explore the city today? We have some time while the data copies. And there's nothing else.
All right. We've seen the movie and had our drinks. Where should we go next?
We've got some time to kill. How about we take a stroll nearby?
There. Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away!
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Take care of yourself, Belle. Hello, Belle?
Caesar, where are you?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught. And besides, you weren't that concerned about me when I was dealing with ethereals before.
Humans are sometimes more dangerous than it.
Wow, that's so old school. So, are you still nearby? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, Hey, Belle. The data should have finished copying by now. And it's getting dark. Let's head back to... Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil fields. So many strange and wonderful things.
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar? With your skills.
Me? Never thought about it.
Belle, it really is you. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
We're doing good. Thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a...
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it.
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the Outer Ring, I've just... So, if I want to really protect them...
Are you talking about...
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking of growing up with the stories of the Tour d'Inferno. I always wanted to become being the Overlord is more than just being the... Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems, and I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiating. When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them,
Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to becoming a better person. And you have your strengths too. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa at the time. We all thought Casa had betrayed us. But you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the item.
I think anyone else would do the same, right? But hearing you say that makes me feel I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase. Besides, I've got a great group of friends. Now it's time to focus on Tour d'Inferno. Pompeii is a great
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Cali.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moores stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to... The Motor League's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone... By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city.
That is absolutely It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days.
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're...
Well said. Caesar may have some,
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Is something the matter? Mission start.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals, watching on TV, listening on the radio, and cheering live, Kevin, it's your favorite gal, 30, 40, or even 50 years, a young man performed the miracle of, and in just a few minutes, new heroes will recreate the... I didn't expect so many people.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the
What's that thing flying around?
Good question. Eyes wide open to give everyone a front row seat to this grand. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute enough chit-chat. Let defending, we got the vanquishers. Challenging, we have the Sons of Pack. The rules are simple. Charge into the hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spot Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be...
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best.
Alright, folks. Take your the torch and burn the vanquishers and the Sons of Caladon. Can we expect an epic showdown in the hall?
Be careful, everyone. We're about
Cinder Glow Lake?
Alright, we're in the hollow. Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Past them!
You okay?
Not at all! My hair is full of steam!
That's what you get for being so slow!
There are more and more ether crystals around.
Ether concentration levels are up too. Be careful, everyone. Huh? There's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Oh, that was close.
Watch where you're going!
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead. Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
That was a tough track.
Really? Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay? Watch out, it's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking!
Proxy! Dang, that was quite an
I'm fine.
I don't know. Lucia, when the boulder fell, the ground gave way and collapsed.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremor, additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of
energy.
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the What's this?
Dust. Hmm? Wait.
Belle, but the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell.
That can only mean one thing.
What? Who did this? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a...
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, the drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to...
Understood. Second is...
Oh, hey, Proxy. See, everything looks to be going smoothly in the hollow.
Huh? Bernice...
What?
Belle, something's wrong. Ferry says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the
Yeah. Their actions suggest, and there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the outer...
Are you saying Cinder Lake might...
Yes, I think...
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and we can try to get out of the hollow right now and tell everyone...
You're stating the obvious, Prox. We can't just sit back and watch.
All right, since you've come to a
wait. What are you all talking...
Don't worry, Bernice. Belle, Caesar, you two should get going.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
There's no end to these things!
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry!
I have arrived! Caesar and the Proxy! Seriously?
Are you guys all right?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just...
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is...
Wait! If you're going to Cinder...
Note, I've already detected...
That's great news! Orders received.
It's my turn!
Now we're talking! Standing by. Victory's mine!
We're just kidding.
Direct hit!
Now!
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
It's Moors!
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to...
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen...
Reporting in, boss.
I've been monitoring their routes. Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle.
Morris, of course the Overlord is fine.
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour d'Inferno. But now you've been. Moors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We have.
Not good. The
But by the sounds of it, Pompeii knew.
Is it just me? Or does the explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide?
You can proxy. You're seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Moores was sent to spy on us.
Hey, Caesar, pout!
Huh? Who?
They're ambushing.
Morris, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen. My blood's boiling.
Leave everything to me.
Not even close! In position. Freeze!
This isn't good. He's trying to get away.
Morris, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
The win!
Morris must have had something to do with the explosion back there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us.
Here I come!
Stay where you are! Sustain fire!
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a show.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault.
But dull can. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production. And it works wonders in the unique environment of
Lucius, do you mean you?
That's right, Pompeii. I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake will be. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether, it will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hope. Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What did
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned idea? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A king. What is it?
Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon.
What? All those explosive. We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 6. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least wait a minute. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a fight?
Warning. A significant increase in...
What? What?
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure.
Damn. Just no matter what, Lucy. We have to get... Proxy, where are our bikes?
The fissure took them to a place not too far away. Come with me. Barry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Orders received.
Almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Old man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe. Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now. We can deal with the rest
There's
later.
no time. Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Old man!
Ох, ебать.
Hey! Old man!
Turned into an ethereal.
Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing! He's the one conspiring with an ether corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Wait!
Rising ether activity detected.
What?
Freeze!
The brave fear nothing!
Catch this one!
Stand down!
His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man! If this keeps up...
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
Are you guys okay?
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about Ray. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me. There's more to battle! The glory!
Rassy, Winnie, Reggie!
One last offensive! Victory's mine!
We're just getting started.
Direct hit! Stand down! Surrender! Keep up the assault! Now!
Perfect teamwork, everyone. No restrictions. Fire at will.
Come on, just a bit more. I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it. But the Cinder Lake, in a few minutes, it'll be completely extinguished. How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens. Huh?
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't leave!
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid.
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Yo, we meet again.
Ну, это, в принципе, было, блядь, логично, то, что она не сдохнет. Но на секунду тринка, конечно, была. Ну, кажется, она пиздатая. Согласен. Такая милая музычка сразу.
We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you all.
Caesar, I told you. Shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened at the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line.
Caesar.
Nothing yet. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, looking through the stuff he left behind. We found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city, combined with EOS's recordings that day. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
You're too kind. All I did was get you to the end safely. All I could do was watch as you rode away.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true?
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So...
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the...
Parts of it, but it's hazy. In the darkness. I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But then, I saw a light in the darkness. And its next thing,
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die..."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I thought she'd be relieved. But that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" And
It's your fault for saying that. Lucy was still crying.
yeah, Lucy was really scared I would die. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you some...
Oh, it's a...
Yeah, all of the Sons of Caledon. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the...
It means a lot.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
I can't see Caesar and the others in the rearview mirror anymore.
Cinder Lake is safe, and Caesar is the new overlord. Our Outer Ring adventure...
It feels like Cinder Lake was just about to go out, and now we're driving home listening to...
What's wrong, Wise?
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold... But Seeing Caesar fall. That helpless feeling, just like that time.
Wise.
Belle, you really have to admit we're family in moments like this. This is the edge of the city.
Second assistant, you have deviated from your...
Don't worry, Fairy. We're going the right way. We're here. Let's go.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Fairy, do you know...
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New... The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu. Often called to deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the old capital. Eridu's the power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction.
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted. So Hollow Zero can't convert...
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter.
That belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise like to go...
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more...
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table,
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 2...
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos, waiting for us. She always liked it.
The Helios Academy. That's our real... It's there now as well. Just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this...
Master, second assistant. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial...
Carol. Carol.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible...
She was our teacher.
She taught us. Raised us. The HDD system and Eos are among her many achievements. Fairy, didn't you ask us why we wanted to invest...
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be...
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old...
Warning, an unknown entity has...
Huh? Now? Who?
You're the head of Section 6.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us...
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes.
My condolences. I hope you can find...
Thank you. But I don't intend to... Indeed. I shall not seek peace. I'll catch them all.
Всем подряд оформливаем клубную карту. Похуй. Кто хочет. Всем, блядь. Абсолютно. Даже если не хочешь, оформим. Они двигаются на метро, серьезно? Спецотряд, блядь, двигается на метро. Что? Ладно. Ну, по факту она... По факту сказала, один из самых, можно сказать, опасных преступников. Если не самый опасный. Сейчас такой хуяк нас, блядь, на две части разрубил их. И мы такие, ой, заебись. Ебаный Антон. Ну, кстати, до лиги недалеко стоит 26 круток. Это получается сколько у меня? 90 минус 26. Это 87, 60, 64, 55. Ну, как я понял, Цезарь очень охуительный щитовик, да? Так, блядь.
Want to start this beautiful day with a win?
They're here. They're here. The darkness unfolds. Victory. They're here. They're here. They're here. They're here. The darkness unfolds.
Чё за хуйня, блядь?
They're here.
Что он делает, блин? Хуйню какую-то, блядь, делаю. Я пока что не очень понимаю, как в эту залу поиграть. Что надо делать? Ну, наверное, надо читать. Бля. Ебать, пизда. Defeat. Как в эту залу поиграть, бля? Мне вроде все понятно, вроде нихуя, ёпта. Ебашьте. Блять. Я выиграл. Да, там яйцо было, я яйцо проебал.
They're here. They're here.
Defeat. Бля, я не особо понимаю, что делать, ли, сука. Не, как бы понимаю, но не понимаю одновременно. Я так понимаю, вот, блядь, толкать надо, чтобы он там, типа, массовый дэмэдж наносил, всякую хуйню. Чё за... Я просто в наглую сыграл, блядь, и выебал. Лол. Давайте, пацаны. Угу. Походу я понял, как эта хуйня работает. Давай это. Допустим. Купить. Нихуя чуть за хуй. Да и денег уже нихуя нет. Ох, еба. Ой, бля. Жить, блять. Сука. Ой, я выиграл. Да ну нахуй. Че это такое? Главный герой, спутники своим ударом отправляют врагов на серверу. Ага. Ага. Это что-то прикольное. Блять. Survive. Да.
They're here.
Нормально они ебут, бля. О. Погнали. Ебать у меня, блядь, армия целая. Ебать, тут аннигиляция происходит тотальная. Кошки дохуя. Прям вообще с кайфом. Погнали. Что здесь происходит? Да. Ебать. Аннигиляция. Я какую-то дичь собрал. Еба. Да тут без шансов. Давай, погнали. Ага. Еба. Сука. Да это вообще изи. У меня тут колоссальный пиздос.
here. The darkness unfolds.
Ебать. Ну это пиздец, конечно, был. А потом как-нибудь еще поиграем.
Leaving already? Wish I could get out of here early.
Сука, ебаный Антон. Ну, походу, всю мою жизнь будет мне падать здесь. И отсюда... Блять. Заебал, Антон. Сколько можно, блять? Он прям издевается, блин. Я хуй его знает. Ну ладно, доп куртка Цезаря. Ну, кстати, как я вижу, это поменяли походу анимации бамбу. Нихуя не выпало. Дефолт.